Hello, Steve Arts 89. Well, this is a interesting one. To promote the, I think, 30th anniversary of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, it came out in 1994. Yeah, that's right. Um, One of the locations where that the film used, it's not really based in that location, but it uses this location in one of the big scenes. It's one of the canyons in the outback. I think they named it or renamed it Queen's Canyon for like the occasion, and they thought they'd do a promotion, so they hired 4 drag queens from the UK from the RuPaul's Drag Race show. Instead of hiring local talent, instead of hiring Indigenous drag queens, they hired white drag queens from the UK to represent an Australian film. People are pissed. It's hard enough to be a working drag queen, but when your own country doesn't employ you and chooses to employ, UK or American drag queens, it's a little sickening. So yeah, not impressed. Don't understand what they were thinking. It's what was it? Discovery Parks and Resorts were the company behind the promotion. And while I love they are celebrating Priscilla and they are celebrating drag queens and diversity and celebrating this anniversary of this amazing film, how they didn't realize how they should do it, I don't know. I don't understand. There's not much more to say about it. Just there hasn't been an explanation as far as I know. My guess is they were just not thinking very, very far through. It's like, oh, let's rename the canyon. Let's get some drag queens and take some photos and have do a promo video. And drag race. We'll get the drag queens from Drag Race. Everyone loves Drag Race, and they just didn't think just that little bit further and go, this is an Australian film. It's about the outback. One of the things that the original film did feature was Indigenous people, and we do sort of have that example of them not being properly represented in that. So why they wouldn't go that route, I don't know. I guess it just didn't occur to them. I don't believe this is intentional or anything, but it's one of those things where you go, how did they do that again? How did they not realize that? How did they not go, oh, maybe we should hire some Australian drag queens? Now, I don't know if there are Australian drag queens on RuPaul's Drag Race Australia. I thought we had a RuPaul's Drag Race Australia and there were Australian drag queens on there. So I don't know which RuPaul's Drag Race they pulled these UK artists from, drag queens from. I'm really not sure because I don't really watch Drag Race. I watched the first couple of seasons, enjoyed it, but every season was sort of the same thing. And I was like, there's other shows that I haven't seen before I'd rather watch than the same season over and over again of a reality show. But I guess I'll get back to it at some point, but I'm quite behind now. I think I saw the first 3 seasons of the original Drag Race. So yeah, I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of this slightly disastrous campaign. I do think they had, good intentions and the right, inspiration. They just didn't follow through with the execution with the level of, thought they had to sort of, to get to, where they should have ended up when they almost got there. They just kind of missed. They just sort of went a little bit too towards, the UK and that. And yeah, some people are pissed. I don't know if those people are overreacting a little bit because people love to get upset and cause a stir and get, clickbait going and that. But I do think it was a mistake and they should have had Australian drag queens and probably a mix of ethnicities instead of just, because Australia is a diverse country and a melting pot, and the idea of representing the country with just white drag queens from the UK, you can't do stuff like that anymore. You have to think a couple of layers because other people are going to look at it on those levels, and if you don't address those, you're going to get called out and people will accuse you of doing it deliberately and so forth and make a drama out of it. So that's just the times we live in. But I'm going to go. Bye.